keeps us at least somewhat close together for responsing.
Oh,
I
okay.
guess
Okay.
there is a little way to get across because we all have enough jump,
Yeah.
but
We could, in theory, split red team's scout team, if I remember correctly. Sorry, I was only kind of half.
no, it's opposite.
Blue.
Yeah.
Opposite
blue's
blue is
scout team.
But yeah.
Yeah, blue team's the scout team. We could split it in two, leave a couple of slower ones to back up red, and have the other two run as a possible scout skirmish in case there is anything out on the west side.
I don't
If
know
you want to
which
do
is
that.
swamp and which isn't.
I could deploy with my Cyclops to the west too, so that we have an assault on each side.
Almost the entirety of the bottom third of the map is swamp, except on the west, it's significantly less swamp.
Yes. In addition, on the map, normally you can tell what is swamp by the it looks like
The dark green
swamp. It's got it's green with water on it.
Yeah, green and blue. Yeah.
Right. There are a couple of patches of swamp dotted around inside of the forests. I would advise you be careful, take a second to look.
Check your hex before you go.
Yes.
If you don't, I will assume that your pilot did not properly check their path ahead of time, and that is pilot error as well as player error.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. You gotta be very careful. Just looking at
There
all
is
these
not
mechs here.
that much of them.
Oh, that Cyclops is so nasty. I'm so glad that I killed it last game. It would have ripped me apart.
You added more stuff, right?
I added a small laser, yeah.
Nice. The emotional support small laser. Excellent.
Because I packed all the weapons without minimum range, I packed into the torso, so next time I can use all the minimum range weapons and then punch with both arms if someone comes too close. I don't know.
Great.
I understand it. There's a reason why my Wolverine has most of its lasers in the center in the head and the left torso. I just have the large laser to A, fit the aesthetic, and B, because 50-50 if I'm going to be shooting the large laser at point blank range because I don't have enough heat sinks.
I mean, fair.
Yeah, TSM 55 tonners like to punch because they have head capping punches.
That is cool.
It's just occasionally it's better to kick depending on the hits and such.
Yeah, 100%. All right, are we ready to go?
Did
the
we want to switch
mission.
to the west? Or...
That's,
it looks like a smaller path.
That's up to you guys. If anything, I think Team Assault should go west.
Yeah, okay.
That's probably fair.
I didn't realize like how far it went down. So yeah, maybe we can kind of invert the plan, if that makes sense, like left right.
Yeah,
sure.
I'm down to go. I'm down to go west. I'll change mine to southwest.
Maybe the faster guys can start east and start hopping around on the higher parts, so you can totally avoid the swamp if you do that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm assuming we're doing. As I can't tell the heights, but they're at a maximum of height 5, right?
I'm not sure from where I'm sitting right now.
I'm gonna look at them right now. Hang on. Elevation. Hang on. Level 3. Level 3. Level 3.
Okay, I'm good then.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're only level 3. They're not more than 5 high. So you can definitely jump around on them.
Absolutely. Yeah, hop, skip, and jump across to the land from over there, and then kind of meet us up at the pass, up through the cave entrance. Okay, I think we're happy with that, are we? Everyone good? Okay.
Alright, Hatchetman, you are my melee buddy. Let us beat someone to death.
Wolf, you've got to set your deployment, Wolf.
I thought I already set southeast.
I've also got a.
You says any right now.
You're just trying to act like you're.
Mine is showing southeast. Like,
I've also got to get my.
Oh, Wolf, not Wolf. I am so
My,
sorry.
Wolf.
My Dig Lord is not loading in at the moment.
Oh no, not the Dig Lord.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I did not mean that. It's the similar name.
Yeah, Wolf Rada, you've got to set your deployment, man. Is he gone? You might have stepped away.
Yeah.
I think he mentioned he was having
reconnecting to
trouble
see if
loading
it'll
his
work.
unit.
Oh,
I can hear him.
I see.
He's
Okay.
struggling. He's struggling.
I
Well,
think I'll have
east or
more mechs
southwest?
than the Op 4.
You do not have more mechs than the Op 4.
Nice. Delicious.
All right, so who's ready for a crab boil, crab bake?
Bit of both.
There are
Look,
exactly.
all I know is that I want to work with the hatchetman to make some mashed crab. We're gonna turn them into crab cakes.
Ground crab.
In my experience, this many crabs are called an abomination in the eyes of God.
Elizabeth is playing the intro of Deadliest Catch over the radios.
That's awesome.
Oh,
Look,
there's-
what are the chances we get into that cave and discover that there's a king crab?
I don't think it's zero. I don't think the chance is
If
zero
If
at
there's
all.
a king crab in that cave, I'm leaving. I'm not fighting with a king crab.
The
in
problem is, I don't
Rollins'
think you'll
range.
have a choice. I think you won't have a choice how many pieces you're leaving in.
Yeah.
As the Banshee, it's your job to fight the king crab. I'm sorry to tell you this, but
I will absolutely back you
Oh,
up.
it's
I already
king
called
crab
dibs in the
versus.
chat.
It's king
I'm
crab
just
versus
like
King Kong.
I'm picturing the what's in this cave? Turn on the light, the king crab with the glowing red cockpit.
Don't
You
worry,
have
I'll
chosen
lend you a
yes.
I'll lend you a hand with my 2 LRM5s at a nice safe distance.
Wolf, do you want me to? Oh, you probably customized the thing, didn't you?
I did.
Okay.
Did you make sure to save the customized one with the MULLD of -1?
That's probably
Yeah,
the problem.
Yeah.
Because if you save that, you can just import it as add a unit and then manually set up your pilot. It'll be quicker than
I can do that.
messing around with Mech HQ. While you do that, I will give everybody the intro spiel. As it's been a hectic last couple days around the freelancers, as everything is spooling up for the big assault on the pirates. However, in this time, the bills still need to be paid, and you do technically still have the need to do contractually obligated operations. And it is into this environment that you are forwarded a message. Good afternoon. This is Lewis from the Stereotype Defense Industries. We're the large manufacture and refit lines in Taurian space. Just a neighborhood system, actually. Anyway, we primarily specialize in refit operations, and we had been contracted to overhaul, repair, and refit to old standards a large shipment of crabs for a third-party client. However, the bulk hauler carrying our transport of crabs was hijacked when the pilot set down briefly on Daventel 3 in order to, and I quote from the flight logs, I needed to touch solid ground. The food that you gave me wasn't fit for purpose. However, regardless of his slanderous commentary on the shipping practices of Stereo Defense Industries, he lost the shipment of crabs. Some nutjob led a boarding party and stole it. All of it. He called himself Captain Carcinization and screamed about the inevitability of the superior form. I don't know. I work in insurance. But that brings us to your role. We believe, at least if the radio broadcasts are anything to go by, that him and his crew of cronies have fled into the swamps on Daventel 3. So, go do what you do best and recover our property. You will be paid for each of our crabs that you bring back, depending on their condition. And while we understand that you normally work for salvage, we are willing to help sweeten the pot a bit. If you're able to bring back at least half of our property, we will cover all of the repair bills that we are able to cover on our facilities. We can do pretty much any general purpose work you might need. Do exceptionally well, and we might be able to chip in for a bonus. I'm sure we have something of interest lying around.
I hear the comms being layered with crab people. Crab people. Taste like crab. Talk like people.
Alright.
I had to make
Just
that
in
joke.
case anyone isn't aware, if you look at the map, you'll see the dark green dots, like in the forest area. There are little bits of swamp there. It's the very first thing I did while I was checking this map out was land in one of them. So if you're jumping for some trees, check the ground under them just in case.
Yeah, you gotta check the square that you're hopping into, because if you jump into swamp, there's a good chance that you're never coming back out of it.
I do not want to repeat.
Yeah, you got really lucky getting out of the swamp like that.
Yes.
Well,
Look,
then,
there's
that's
no
alright.
roads this time to cause it. I think. Famous
Also-
last words.
That's true.
Yeah,
Also,
only
Alright.
no, Jedi in training to lift your mech out of the dirt.
Well then, Mech Warriors, we have a adjuster on track to the world who will do inventory of the recovered assets. Best of luck, and we look forward to being able to move our property on to the rightful purchasers. If they have anything that isn't a crab, that's between you and the guild.
Beautiful. All right, let's go, guys. Let's hunt some crab.
Yes, there are a lot of people, so if everybody could please prioritize being on top of their end turns and turn orders, I would
Nitro.
appreciate it.
Oh,
Shows
yeah,
that.
see, Hex 2124 is exactly the one that I landed in on my first turn.
Nitro, you got it done.
Swamp and Woods.
Nitro, please.
Did you disappear
Nitro.
already?
Nitro.
off to a good start.
Oh no.
One sec.
Has Nitro died?
You
He's
know,
muted.
I just
Nitro's
Poor guy had
muted.
a heart attack. He was so
He's been
excited for the
kidnapped.
crab bake. He just died.
Alright,
Very unfortunate.
Nitro will give you a minute or two, and then restart the mission with one less player if we don't hear from him in the next,
Oh, won't let me skip.
yeah, because it needs the person to confirm. Oh. I would say now's a perfect time to strategize, but it sounds like you guys have been responsible little mech pilots and already done that.
Yeah,
Hey,
we.
so for deployment, East Side Jump Crew, I'm trying to maximize my
ground.
potential of crossing this in as little jumps as possible.
Yeah, it's a high ground. Lots of
I'm-
high ground for our jumpers.
4440 in that little hill there, and then the one just above it with hex 4536 in it. That might be the shortest way.
Yeah, so. Oh,
Perfect.
someone hit done.
Hooray!
Nitro's
Yay.
finally returned.
We all made it.
He didn't
Nitro,
die.
you're
Thank goodness.
you're very muted, by the way.
Okay, how far? Okay, the southeast lets me just deploy. I'm just gonna assume we're supposed to be keeping within a certain corner, because the southeast let me deploy all the way up to, like, 4424.
Oh,
44. So you can deploy up to, basically up to the start of the cliffs.
Up to the start of the cliff, so
Yes.
I
Up
can't go
to
beyond, like, I
45.
can't start on 42, 43, or 43, 43, correct?
Oh, Oh, okay, that's gonna be
42,
nice.
43.
Yeah, it uses half of the map's entire like vertical length. So we can probably deploy right at the base of the cliff.
This is really
the big
awesome.
cliff in the
I'm
north.
gonna call. I'll be back in 1 second. I can deploy things while I'm on the phone.
No, the GM is leaving. Right when we had questions. All right, quick, everyone deploy right in the north, so that we don't have to deal with the swamp.
I'm just
Yeah, deploy at least north of the swamp.
okay. I got something that I think I can sort of double jump this, but like
Why are you starting
think
down
you'll be
there? No. That's so far. Wow.
I don't think I'm gonna do that if I don't.
Where are
have
we
to.
gonna go?
I don't know. It's go where you like, I guess.
Not in the swamp.
oh
Don't.
yes,
Or
That's it.
Safe.
I mean, I can't stop you, like, but please
But like,
no.
don't.
maybe they'll
We're
be in the
advised
swamp.
not to. Oh,
Now, warriors, remember
our,
to turn your
think-
sensors to mag scan.
I think our
Oh,
digger
yeah.
got deployed too far north.
The digger. Oh,
Oh
I'm
god.
sure he'll be fine.
He'll be fine on his own. He's got narrow, low profile. He can jump.
Yeah, nothing to worry about.
The
I like the
beginning of
idea
the cliff.
that the explanation is he jumped out as the dropships were actually coming in for a landing.
So he said the beginning of the cliffs.
Yeah, it sounded like basically where the clips kind of start thing. So
Where do I change?
Sorry
the
about that. I
sensor?
am back.
All right,
I
GM,
think-
where are we allowed to deploy?
Anywhere on the in your deployment zone up until the end of the lowlands, where the map suddenly
Oh.
jumps to level 6 or higher.
Oh, cool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we can be
Right.
well in the north.
oh, so
Alright.
I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
started in the back right
Neat.
corner for nothing.
Yeah, sorry, Dancer, you're fucked.
No,
No.
the
I'm
deployment
sorry, bud.
zones were specifically chosen so you didn't have to trek through a swamp.
Oh.
I thought we were gonna jump over it. to be honest.
Yeah,
That's what
that
we kind
was
of
not
thought.
getting properly answered, and the clips got misinterpreted. So,
Yeah, so
Sorry
we
about that.
Jump claw meters for us first.
Still having all the jump guys to the right, or well, the fast guys to the right.
ignore where the one in the bottom right. That was assume I jumped early.
Yeah.
Well,
I think it'll be fine.
I'm not gonna do anything for the first like 3 turns.
Yeah, but
Ooh,
you
oh,
you can get
Oh,
up
we don't-
on the side of the map there if you.
I'm gonna start.
I can get up there. It just means I'm not gonna do anything for 3 turns.
Just start
And we
high.
don't know
just
there's no one in the swamp, so
Yeah, it's true. I'm gonna start high. I think.
But
just
do you think
for
that there's like some
potential
sort of
landslide.
weird alien creatures called swamp men in there?
no, I think they could. Well, I don't know if they have jump jets or
Crabs
not,
are
but
not
they could
known for
ambush
living in
from there.
swamp.
Playing with MacMag scan.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you, this is prime fire lizard territory.
Oh my god! I'm glad I chose the high ground. Look at all those crabs.
Look at
Okay,
all
I might actually
those
not regret
chickens.
this location.
That's a lot of chickens. Yeah. Oh
I deployed
boy.
half of them.
this is great.
This is
Hello.
why. This is why we deploy on the high ground, friends.
This is many crabs.
Well,
Oh.
the nice thing is that I don't have to deal with getting shot by them first turn.
They do have
Yeah.
various gunnery skills.
Yes.
The one
I
in the
did
far north
randomly
is a
generate their skills.
he's a 5'6", the one in the far north.
Okay.
I saw a 36,
Not bad,
35, 55. Look,
I'm
it's
just
just gonna
glad
be a
crabs
lot of
don't have the
lasers
narrow
flying
low
around.
profile quirk.
4, 5, 5, 5, 2, 5.
Oh, man,
Okay.
that's-
Well, good news for the assault team. You guys only have to deal with a single gunnery 3 crab over there.
Hooray!
Don't assume anything. There might be crabs still out of sight.
Yeah, they might
Yeah,
still be
I-
emerging
oh,
from
for
under their
sure.
rocks.
I suppose that's fair, but at the moment we see 2 lances worth of crab.
That is true.
And we were
That is all
told
you
we
see
were
at the moment.
outnumbered.
Elizabeth
I
sees
see
2 lances worth of payment.
But we're only just outnumbered, like barely.
all 4 of
That
them
is
only
true.
see the Talos. Or all 8 of them only
It's
see
true.
a Talos.
They only see a weird-looking Talos too.
That's mean.
What does the Talos have? Oh, many medium lasers. Oh, right. You made him into a baby Timberwolf.
Correct.
Right.
I love
I
so
forgot.
much about that.
Nice.
Were you not able to
still
put any
need to
pulse
put
lasers
my-
on there?
I still need to put my pitch out for
Yeah, but they're pulse lasers.
They're also weigh twice as much as a regular medium laser, and I couldn't afford to switch the whole thing out for endo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's expensive.
Maybe in the future we send the Talos in for a factory refit.
I mean, you are in the right part of the world for that. So I think someone will question why you want an endo version of the Talos, a mech designed to be as cheap and manufactured as possible.
Yup. And it's still pretty cheap. It's just 4 medium lasers and 2 LRM5s.
It's like a lot like a Celica. It's cheap to buy, but you can also upgrade it. You know.
Yeah.
It's like making a Vauxhall out of gold.
It is
God.
hilarious because the Talos only has the one version. Like, there's only one official Talos that has the AC-10 2
Yeah, that's because it's
or
old
2
as hell.
LRM5s and
A Vo-
SRM6s.
A Voxel would be
Oh,
like upgrading an industrial mech.
What are you trying to say?
I mean, there's a shocking number of those in the 60 to 65 ton category.
Alright, where was the Dig Master?
Well, the Diggler is Showboat. He's right at the very top.
Yeah,
Wolf-
isn't that an
Say
upgraded
Diggler?
industrial
No,
mech?
thank
Wolf-
you.
Wolf
Your
is made-
masters are a light mech.
Wolf has made a very interesting mech there.
Big Lord.
It's not even a Doug trio.
I choose here. I guess it's fine.
The Lord of the Dig.
Lord of the Rockets.
Lord.
Holy shit.
You should have brought a forestry saw.
Yeah, he's gonna.
Oh, got a
you-
sensor return.
Rock and
Oh,
stone.
How do I
Or rocket
set
and
the
stone.
sorry? How do I set
Oh, we
the?
lost initiative.
If you
Alright,
guys
they
want
only
to cycle
outweigh
to
us
like have
by-
me first, as I don't think I'm a vital target, and I'm not doing anything a couple turns anyways.
So, sorry, did
They
someone have a
only outweigh
question?
us by like 180
How do I
battle
set up
value or something.
the mag
The
scan? or-
mag.
Okay.
Go to extras.
Yes.
It's in the extras tab.
Uh-huh.
You gotta right click on your mech if you don't have it currently up. You go to others, or sorry, extras, that's the last tab, and then you see the sensor
Oh, I
options
found
set
it.
to mech radar. You can set to mech mag scan instead.
Active sensors will switch to mag scan at end of turn. I'm
Yeah.
all set. Good. Thank you.
You're
And
good.
you
I had to
wouldn't-
learn this for a tournament last year.
Oh no! Wait, Torton set up in a swamp.
Would you want mag if you already have BAP?
No.
Wait, am I in a
BAP is better.
What? Who said that? Am I really?
Yup. I think so.
As
Yeah.
your dropships come in, you hear presumably what Lewis was talking about. Somebody screaming over an open comm channel. Yes! They
Oh.
come! See, brothers of the crab, they come! They come forth! They went to witness the purity of our forms! Let us display it! Go forth! With laser and claw and boot! Show your scuttles! Let it be the last! Let your reduced thorax be the last thing they see! Bring about the carcinization of the world!
It's crazier than a
It's
Blakist.
gonna be in a crazy king crab, huh?
I love this.
This guy definitely got a bad batch of something.
This is great.
All right, so
Hell,
who
he
we
might have
waiting
just
on?
had some bad seafood.
Torny hitting done.
Maybe he had some
Oh.
really good seafood.
All right, guys, rotate to me.
Something
I'm
like
not
this.
doing anything anyways. We can afford to burn my turn and force one of them to move.
Oh,
You
yeah.
guys want me
Oh,
to
yeah.
wait to go until later so I can maintain line of sight on these crabs as they move around?
Yes, I'm saying you should rotate to me and the Wolverine since I miss Floyd in the corner anyways.
Oh yeah, no, 100% fair.
So do these guys have the SPI I think they have?
Yes, they do.
Probably.
Oh, okay.
Butlers.
Would that
So
be
there's
crab
at least
bois?
12 crabs. Because one of them is
Okay.
crab number 12.
Oh, they all
no,
have
I just
maneuvering
upped numbering
ace.
at 12.
That's funny.
Are they gonna?
Stopped numbering at 12? Oh no! That's a lot of crabs!
There are 15 enemy units from what I saw.
Oh,
I've
So
got
15
sensors
lightly
on
damaged
4 of them
crabs is what
in
we're
the
gonna have?
cave.
I see third.
Mr. Mage.
No, I see 12. Okay.
It's the crab brawl.
Well,
they
Drake,
seem like fanatics, so I don't think we're going to be able to talk them down.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely very fanatic.
Mr. Crabman,
that
may
or
we
on a
please
couple
see the
drops.
proper formation of your forces to prove how much better organized you are before we begin to shoot it.
The legs of the crab move with such speed that none may understand them.
Okay, what drugs are these guys on? I almost want to take a hit of it.
You're fairly sure you
not
hear a
on-
very loud sniff coming from the voice channel in between the sentences.
There's just a fucking reactor leak and the coolant's getting into his air supply.
Manny, try and rotate it, because if you can get to me, the Wolverine in the corner.
Oh yeah, just next player it until we get to the Wolverine. We can just hop
Yeah.
up.
Probably the
Yeah.
best.
Just next
One
player it to me.
well,
Just keep next player it to me.
I can tell you guys are
Oh,
probably not
okay.
going to see any more crabs.
Just keep next player it to me.
Because they all appear to be in the cave for the
Yeah,
rest
I
of
see
them.
that sensor return.
I think
Yeah.
I
Next
think my
player.
BAP pinged some of them or something, or maybe the Cyclops did.
Next player. It's me!
Yeah,
I'm
that's really good
Bird!
range on the sensors if you're picking anything up in the cave.
Yeah.
Jump! I have jumped. This is gonna be a while.
It's not
I must have gotten
That won't be that long actually. That's not that bad of a jump.
I can go next if no one else wants to.
Okay, maneuvering ace does some real funky things to the potential movement hexes that you're used, like the shape of the
Yeah.
potential.
Uh-huh.
hexes
Yeah, it does. It's
diagram.
very weird. I learned that with Kelly with a super fast mech. Her Hermes could do some absolutely ridiculous maneuvers since it had maneuvering ace.
Nice.
I'm surprised you didn't give them all like Swamp Master.
I considered it, but I figured if I gave them all Swamp Master and Forest Master, for scuttling through the swamps and trees, it might get a little over the top.
That is.
Well, no, you
reasonable.
just give them Swamp Master. Because then you encourage yourself to go in the swamp and sink forever.
You only get the money if you get the crab back.
It's
I mean, I'm more
Somewhere in
concerned
the-
about living at this point. It's a lot of
I'm gonna
crabs.
call the heavy lift copter.
it's like I swear it's somewhere in the 30 by 30 meter area.
I'm gonna do something like this. I think.
Now, Torn, we're going to check the hex that we're jumping in to make sure it's not swamp, correct?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
He's well. Did you check the hex he's on now?
Yes, I know. Deploying in swamp is
Okay.
fine because it doesn't actually make you sink.
Oh, that's good.
It's moving into the swamp that is bad. Especially if it's a jump.
So it just like considers you already getting out of the swamp when you deploy there.
I guess so. I don't know. You've deployed
No,
on.
I think it's rolling for the environment because once I deployed an archer in level 1 water and it fall down right in deployment.
Oh, really?
And I was
Interesting.
like, yeah, but I'm not sure if it was because it had leg armor damage and got flooded.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah. You can't
happened?
jump because you had you were in swamp, right?
But I was scared of the crabs.
I was able to jump out of swamp, so
Yeah,
Or
but only with like
some of your
4 of
jump
the 8
jets were
jump
like,
jets.
Well, are your jump jets in the legs?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, that's
Yeah,
weird.
mine are.
because it's the exploding type.
Yeah, yeah, that's understandable.
They're special. They're good at expelling water and vegetation.
Me who sticks my jump jets in the legs just to keep with how the base Wolverine is built.
Mm-hmm.
I play sometimes too much to lore.
I like the jump jets and
Nothing wrong
legs
with that.
because they balance nicely.
Is
And I
there
mean, if your leg is getting
Plus-
shot and critted anyway, you know.
Yeah, you're not
Something
jumping
plus.
once your leg is gone, and jump jets are perfect because they crit pad the important parts of your leg.
Where are you
Unless
gonna
they're
go,
the
Rita?
important part you don't want to explode.
There's
Plus, on
there's
those
a
very
13th
rare occasions where you can do so, having them in the legs means you can do a jump jet attack. So,
That's true.
I'm getting a 13th sensor return.
So where do you want to go, Rita?
There's 4 here, there's 4 there. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah.
Crab to 42, 28.
Um,
A crab to 40.
currently, I'm kind of thinking Hex 3926.
I see 4 in the cave, and I see 4 on visual sensors from other people. Do you see another one somewhere?
There's another one in the
Yeah.
cave, yeah. There's 2 on the left, there's 1 at the top, and then there's 2 on the right.
Oh, I don't see 2 on the right. I only see 1 on
Yeah.
the right side on my end. Okay.
I've got 1 left,
Interesting.
1 right, like 2 in the center-ish.
Yeah,
Rather,
I don't see
left,
any in
1
the
right.
center.
Well, not like true center. but
That's
in
interesting.
between.
So I guess we don't share sensor returns.
That's
Really?
bizarre. Okay.
Just
I
I do know
Show
that
us
app
some
can also
in
give
the cave.
some pulse returns from previous
Oh,
missions.
maybe.
That might
Nitro,
also
do you have a spot you're gonna go?
You know,
Oh,
that
yeah,
actually
he's
makes
not on
perfect
mic,
sense
so-
because, like, it looks almost like 2 of the center returns are
Like
on
faded
level
out.
10.
Yeah. I see that too.
I am obviously respecting the same rules that I'm asking you guys to play with, by namely that if it's above level 6, it's the cliffside.
Yeah, exactly. So I think those might be false returns.
probably
Yeah,
yeah.
you need to
That's
use
kinda
it on
cool.
isometric view. Then
Mhm.
you see that they are on the cave hexes inside the cave.
Oh, yeah,
Both,
yes. View. I'll turn off isometric real quick to double check. Okay, so no, they're not on the cave hexes. They're on the ground. Or not on the high hexes. They are on the ground. I turned isometric off.
Yeah.
Sure,
Once you
correct.
guys start getting near the caves, I would recommend turning off isometric. I have already turned it off because I'm not able to see properly.
I have to turn it off. I've like turned it back on because it was off, and and then I got reminded why I turned it off because it would block hexes for me having access to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's fair. I like it. I think when I'm near the swamp at the moment. That's about it.
Interesting.
All right, Nitro, pay attention. The hex, like 4 away from you, directly forward, has swamp in it. And so does the one next to the crab that most recently moved on our side.
The
37,
conga
25
line.
is swamp.
The assault conga line is here.
I believe you mean
Oh,
buffet.
I see the sensor returns.
It's impressive
Drop
that you
it,
can
shout.
see him in sensor returns because I have ECM
And 1
on.
heavy. But we'll forget about that.
Yeah, well, that's fine.
I do have full armor. I'm like a baby assault myself.
Well, I'm also a heavy, so I mean, if
Oh yeah.
if
Forgot about that.
if a lance has a 75 tonner, a 65 tonner, and 2 assault mechs, I'm gonna call that an assault lance. You know,
Yeah.
not a heavy lance. It's
yeah.
We don't need ECM, right? So we can all switch to ghost targets.
yeah, I believe so.
Oh, I was gonna pick
Yeah,
up a beagle at
crabs
some point. Never
Don't
did.
have any missiles or
All right.
anything. So
Yeah, they don't have like Artemis or ECM of their own or anything like that.
yeah.
The mission on Saturday, you guys are gonna have to make some tough choices on ECM. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm debating
expect
whether or not
nothing
I
less.
can make it Saturday, but I gotta see what other friends
Yeah,
are doing.
ditto.
If worst comes worse, I whip the BIP out and stuff a second ECM in.
Yeah, the Comstar Force is definitely interesting.
absolutely.
I'm gonna say that much.
Makes
It's
sense.
What? Comstar has an Ari? Sorry, I couldn't resist.
What are you talking about?
the Com Guards. Who are those?
The unknown white mechs.
Yes.
Would this
I
be
think
before
they
they
are
built up
known
the
by this
forces?
point in time.
Actually,
It
technically,
is because the Com Guard were
Guard
revealed
often-
when the HPG network was blown up during one of the successions. Somebody
no,
shot them. in
Comguard
the-
got
Hmm.
officially being made after the Sarna HPG was false flag attacked by Comstar to give an excuse to black out the Fed sons
Oh,
during the
yeah.
Fourth Succession
That
War.
sounds
And
like
then by
Fed
this
Sun
point, they
propaganda.
have built up.
That
That's
was a
actually something
really-
that's kind of cool when you're going through the Tukayid book and you're looking at the different armies that notes like, hey, this army was in like Merrick space, so they can take some Merrick mechs, and this army was in Draconis space, and
Yeah, it was a really cool plot line in the Kestrel Lancers for Mech 5 also. If you didn't know
and
that,
see
Kestrel
jumps,
Lancers DLC
falls.
goes like that.
Someone
no.
fell.
Uh-oh.
Did somebody jump into heavy woods and fall on their ass?
No, that's not
Oh,
on because
oh.
I jumped into heavy woods.
Yeah, the
Oh.
thing that, at least if you saw something jump and get hurt there, that was one of the crabs tried to back up a hill and fell over.
Okay. Well, I have no
Aw.
shots.
I can't
wait.
see a damn thing.
Hold on. Nope. If someone wants to spot something for me, I can fire some LRMs.
Where are you? It's not going to be a
I'm
good
on
shot.
the right side. I'm on the right side.
Can't see it, Jack, so you're
I've-
not getting it from me.
Sorry,
Yeah,
bud.
I've got decent shots, but it's
Yeah,
through
I was
two
saying because
woods.
Raptor, Showboat, and our Off Scout are all like
Oh.
right near crabs. That if one of them spotted, I can throw some LRMs on.
Showboat and Raptor, did you already attack?
Oh yeah,
I figured we'd focus down the better pilot.
that's what I did.
I literally can only see one of them, so I'm shooting the one that I can see.
I shot the closer one because better to hit.
Right, no spots.
Yeah, I focused on the better pilot.
And I'm probably gonna kick the other one in the leg.
Yeah.
Oh, yep, I see Raptor coming in on the side of the hatchet, man.
Cool. Alright, sounds good. No spots. I move on.
The hatchetman lights up, managing to get a hit on the crab in front of it. The Cyclops gets good hits, given what it needed to roll.
Oh boy,
No crits.
that Cyclops absolutely crushing that crab.
Yeah.
Oh, here come the rocket
Crab.
launchers.
Early rocket
And
blast.
another medium laser hit. A glancing blow on the Dig Lord from the crab. The
I
center.
didn't see anything.
Ah,
I'm so sad.
Oh boy,
two hits from the
these
Cyclops with large lasers.
Am I showing up as like an archer or something?
Probably.
I thought I saw one in the list there. Yeah.
what did I get?
Oh.
A medium pulse laser, 2 SRM4s, and then 1 missile from another one. Okay. Medium lasers. Many medium lasers. That Oscar is terrifying, by the way.
It is. For a 35-ton mech, that much guns.
Please do not
Could be
attack
option
me,
B.
Cyclops. don't,
Okay, punch,
don't punch me, please.
Punch, punch.
Wait, Spart, we could get him. We could gank him right here.
No.
Talk
What's
about
that?
a rock and a
Order
hard place.
66?
Do not, guys.
No.
It'd be such a
No.
betrayal.
Killing the GM's mech is a bad idea.
It would be so hilarious, but I am not suicidal.
Weird, all of these
no.
Comstar mechs seem to have deployed the entirety of the TO&E from
Oh.
Tukayid.
That left torso is open.
Oh boy. Big melee attacks.
Yep.
Oh, the
Ah,
Dig
crabs
Lord.
missed.
Dig Lord hatchets himself a crab. As does the hatchet, man. Good lord.
Going in there with the
Crabs are still open. Are still up.
cracking the shell,
Yeah, back to the shell.
going for the meat.
I'm gonna be right back.
Kleber hit done.
Where's the Gundam Barbatos when you need it? Some people will know exactly what I'm talking about. It uses a big like mace thing that has a lever like pincher on it. It literally looks like something that you would use to crack open crab claws. It's really funny.
It's like an industrial like tree cutter, effectively, that they turn into a weapon.
Yeah, it's something like that.
Oh, I did hit done.
Early IBO was the best. They're just using like
For the one who had to step away, or
they're just like beating people with maces.
Nitro said he was stepping away for 30 seconds.
Here we go.
The mace never really dies off. It comes back.
Nope, we lost initiative again.
You also get the double mace occasionally. So
I knew there was one
you
down
know,
there. I
act
see another
the
sensor
drums.
return.
Oh, here he comes. He's coming up the
I
pipe
just
there.
realized
Yep.
initiative streak I don't think is on, which means that no, it is on, which means there is a command mech among those crabs.
Or someone with a tactic skill.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, probably their leader.
Yeah, there's.
If you guys
absolutely-
just want to
Through
rotate
the
to me
power
again
of
so I can eat
charisma,
a
all
turn,
things are possible.
just rotate to the Wolverine
I
since I
am-
still got to jump.
I am fine with that.
Right.
I'm all about it, dude.
Next
I
player,
already got to do
everyone.
it.
Next player, next player. Flying Night Lord,
It's
hello.
going through everyone. There we
It's
go.
me! All right, let us jump to the next furthest space I can jump to.
Excellent.
I
And you'll
think
get out of
one-
the swamp soon.
I think next jump I might be in a position where I can start taking pot shots with my large laser.
You
Heck yeah,
Maybe.
dude.
I know I couldn't fire on the crabs in the woods up there. They were just a little too deep.
Why did you jump that way?
Because any other direction I would go would have landed me in swamp.
Oh, yeah,
Nope.
you're correct. I miscounted.
Up here.
I thought that you were
I
able to get
mapped
to the
this
other
out
plateau.
because I thought we were all gonna have to start in the corner.
Yeah. It's all right. You fell out of the drop ship early, is all. You lived.
Are we still passing it?
I
or
heard the
did
go
we
go go, and then the no wait happened after I
If
dropped
if
down.
you want to pass Kleber, you can.
Yeah, I mean,
The
yeah.
assaults can.
You're-
probably mosey on.
You're not. Your path of advancing towards the enemy is kind of clogged at the moment.
Yeah, let me
Yeah.
let me go next, and I'll jump. Yeah, here we go. God, I hope they don't end up behind me. But
Oh,
this
good.
time,
If you
I'll
jump-
remember.
Down low.
If you jump to a spot where it's hard for them to get, like, maybe what number is that?
Drake,
0829 maybe? I don't know.
1324, and then you can block them as they advance on us.
Or
13.
Just don't go into
Yeah.
1029. Or
yeah, wait.
727.
Let me back up. Hold on. Woods jungle. Good. Okay.
Or
Yeah.
831.
Yes, it is not. I made sure it was not swamp.
I was concerned because I just talked about mutiny a moment ago, and
Oh yeah, watch out for 1025. There's a swamp there too. Right in front of the Cyclops, practically.
these woods are just the worst. Can't see
They're your
anything.
friend.
yeah.
There was a
Woods are gonna be
tournament
your
that I
friend with all
went
these
that I
numbers.
was in recently, and someone put heavy woods and swamp all over the fucking place, and I didn't realize that they had done that, and they were custom-made maps. So he did it specifically to punish people trying to jump into heavy woods. And one of my mechs got very stuck, and very luckily was able to get out. But That was horrible.
Which one of the heats was it?
I
I
can't
do
remember.
almost
Some-
respect that level of pettiness.
I know it because I just helped. I was one of the TOs for Kerensky Heat, and I made the current capture the flag map.
Oh, you son of a bitch! It was you.
No. That was the Cameron Heat one. The current one up there, the ice one. If you look at it currently, that's the one I made after. It doesn't have the heat. The swamps is just in one portion to discourage jumping straight there from spawn. But I will say this: I am the one responsible for the ice lake.
That was also pretty bad, and there was also magma in that one too, wasn't there?
No, only one I remember with magma offhand is that was Scrapyard Brawl last year. I remember because I had to look up the rules because my opponent's like, "What happens if you go in magma?" Looks it up. I'm not going in magma.
Yeah, it's bad. You overheat and die.
To end up, yeah,
They
exactly.
take damage.
I feel like at a certain point, the full text of the rules is academic when you're asking, what are the effects of walking into lava on my mech?
Well, I mean,
I also had that's also the match I had one of the funniest melee kills I ever had. His Vindicator with TSM went prone during the shooting phase right next to my Ares, and my Ares went for the kick. It got the head.
ouch.
27 damage.
Okay, you guys on the east are right in the enemy. Okay,
Yeah, that reminds me of my LGS. We're doing a Solaris.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Run effectively.
Can I pass it off to you, Kleber?
Yep.
Are you just gonna run straight forward?
That's good. Yeah, that's kind of my plan.
Okay. We run past a Kleber. And then I don't know what you guys in the east are doing, but I'll go before you guys, if you want.
Okay.
Well, since they're in the east is like 2 melee decks.
Yeah, well, I mean, we also have 2 melee mechs over here. One of them.
Yeah,
is
but
me.
that's the Hatchetman and the Dig Lord, to be fair, who have actual melee weapons. Once you start devoting tonnage, you gotta give them credit.
Listen, my leg is just as good as their hatchets. even better, in fact, because it won't do significant damage to the crab. It will just knock its leg off, and then it's free salvage.
It's the Karate Crusader.
Yeah, man. I mean,
Look,
I should give him a sword so he's a proper crusader, you know.
Oh, yep.
I understand.
Yeah, the
Admittedly, one of my
swords don't
favorite
come around
memories.
for a while.
Swords exist, or don't they?
Yes, they do.
No,
Minus 2
I
to
say,
hit. They're like worse damage than a hatchet, but they're minus 2 to hit, so...
Are they better to
my
hit than a
favorite-
punch?
Yes.
Oh,
They're-
nice.
They are the same to hit modifier as a kick, but you don't have to make a PSR if you miss.
They just don't do quite as much damage as a hatchet.
Yeah, but depending on the mech, like a Charger with DSM, they still can do a ton of
Do
damage.
enough.
Many, did you last year make a video for the Summer of Profit stuff?
I think so. Yes. Why?
Because I remember I was watching, I think it was your video, you were talking about, like, you would want your commander to be 585 for it, because of the second mission where the defender had to defend their commander while the other side didn't have to worry about it, they just went all out to try and kill it. I remember I rated Atlas 3 in that.
Oh
I
boy.
paid for every point of armor.
The sword was developed in 3058 by the
Aw.
Curetans
But-
because they didn't like the hatchet.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
sounds about right.
The hatchet was not honorable enough for them.
Which is
Yeah.
kind of funny, because the Black Knight with the hatchet looks like it has a sword.
It does, yeah.
well, creative liberties.
But
I mean,
you
when-
see, if the sword is the weapon of honor, and the Black Knight would definitely have a hatchet because Comstar uses it.
The thing about mech weapons, I mean, we're talking about a giant piece of like space steel that probably weighs like several tons. I mean, how finesse can you really be with that?
I think I remember, like, I want to say it was the Blood of Kerensky trilogy, the first book describing Kai with the hatchetman, was like describing something about the hatchet of it being like having enough edge to try and just really cut into a mech. Because at a certain point, you don't really necessarily want to dent the armor. You're trying to cut into it to get it underneath.
That's fair.
That's
My favorite
weird.
hatchet. My favorite hatchet is definitely still the one on the Night Sky, because that's just karate chop action.
Oh, it's better when you get the TSM one from 3067.
Have you
Because
seen?
then it becomes the head capper.
Have you seen the There's an animation that someone made. I think I can probably actually find it. I think I found a GIF of it a while ago. Hang on.
Alright, I'm back.
That'll tick.
If I'm alone in my basement, I just heard something fall off a shelf.
Uh-oh.
It's the ghost
I don't know.
cats.
Here it is.
I don't know. Yeah.
The
Here's open.
Harebrained Schemes Hatchet is amazing.
Oh yeah.
The way it like pops
100
out,
oh, yeah.
it's so cool.
Sick.
Slides out.
100%. I will not deny that. It just the problem is I play BTA and it's like you're better off with a kick 90% of the time.
That's true. I'm not
Have
gonna.
I never
I'm not
seen
gonna
this
deny that.
hatchetman? Oh my god.
That's literally the case in tabletop as well. Like hatchets suck ass because kicks are usually better.
But they're cool.
They are cool. There is that.
I will point out, depending on the hatchet, this is where I come back to the TSM Night Sky, because one of my best memories of it was where my friend was in like my right arc, so it was like I was really only gonna get like a laser. I twisted, barely got a laser on him or something. No, I'm not even sure if I got the laser on him that turn. I just remember like I clipped him with the laser earlier, but it's like I swung the hatchet at him because he was in the right arc, and that's the only way I was getting it.
Yep.
And like I boxcarred him with a TSM Night Sky.
Heck yeah, that's great.
Like both of us just had a moment, and he's like, "Well, so much for that."
That's hilarious. When I was playing Alpha Strike against somebody, and I hit him with a double boxcar twice in a row from LRM carriers into the heads of chargers. One of them that was untouched on objective.
I remember, I think it was really the last matches where I just really got to have a lot of fun with it. But my nights, I was running the TSM Night Sky for Alpha Strike at Brawl in the Bluegrass. And that one, I was actually having a bit of fun because during the last match, I remember I kept just running a bunch of circles around my opponent's mechs and getting them into like the rear arcs and stuff to try and get those hits.
Hey, Glebe, can you... Hang on. You ran? What's your gunnery? That's gonna be... 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're gonna be on 9s with your close range weapons against the crab. I don't know if that's gonna be enough to take it out. I kind of want to go after one of the different crabs, but at the same time, getting rid of it so that it can't. Yeah, not letting it rear kick the Cyclops is probably priority.
Yeah, probably.
Skyhammer. But we can always just roll those dice.
Try not to fire.
It's fine. It's all good.
Let's try and like it.
You said don't shoot it, just kick it?
Yep.
Gotcha, I'll fire on the one in the woods in front probably then.
Sounds good.
Crab number 12 here is he is primed for getting completely annihilated. Oh no! Well, at least I'm not getting kicked from the rear. I will probably get punched though.
I will say this is that in Alpha Strike, something finding new is to take like that TSM Night Sky. and because the PSM will add +2 inches, and then you make it a cav lance, which adds an additional +2 inches.
Oh, that's neat.
Yep.
So you're running like 14 inches, I think, or like it's. I forget the base, but it's like you get up to like 14 or 16 inch runs outpacing your jump, where you can pull off some funky BS with it. No,
Yeah,
nothing beats
might as well.
nothing beats in that match where I threw my Rakshasa and Marauder into a suicide maneuver to combat intuition on a Sunderer, and deleted the Sunderer in that firing phase, and somehow the Marauder and the Rakshasa survived. The subsequent shooting.
Manny, do you want me to? Yeah, I'm better shots at hitting this thing.
The one to your left, the one that's behind me.
All right.
I'm pretty sure that this crab is going to be knocked down. If it's not, I'm going to core it out, basically.
If you don't call it, I punch it.
Oh, you're going to torso twist and punch him?
yo,
Yeah, I just didn't use the Gauss rifle on the southern crab, so I can punch him.
I have +3 to hit because of ghost targets on your Cyclops.
You're welcome.
Yeah, with 5 gunnery.
Honestly,
Ghost target is
there's
from
nothing
Warfare,
more
right?
unholy than an assault mech with like more than like 1 or 2 TMM.
I hope we win initiative because I want to DFA a crab.
DFAing it. Oh no.
That's just rude.
That is very rude.
I am a little worried on salvage at that point.
Yeah. Can't
Yeah,
eat it if
but it's worth
squish.
it, especially if I just step on the pilot.
Oh god. Is that a war crime? That feels like a war crime.
Standing on
It's
the
only,
cockpit.
it's only a war crime. Look, these aren't soldiers. We're not at war with them. It's not a war crime.
Yeah, it's just a
It might be
regular
just
crime.
A regular crime then.
Look,
not a
we have
special
qualified
crime.
immunity. We're mercs.
It's not really true.
The
got
good old
head
rule of
off
what
on a
goes
crab.
around comes around. So one of these
There
days you'll be the
goes
one
one.
getting shot after you have to eject.
The one laser that I
I'm
fired
not saying
to
I'm
the
shooting him. I'm
rear
saying
is
I'm
the
going
only
to do
one
Nice
that hit.
headshot.
and land on him.
Nice.
Oh boy.
What's
Ooh, to the head.
bonus XP for a headshot?
Let's
Head
see.
blown
kill.
off. Rolls a
Second
12.
one.
Oh no!
That is just there's just a lot of does damage in this log right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
the hatchet
Just-
man took off
You know, I might
Crab's
not
head.
get to do anything, and not get any bonuses, but at least I won't have major repair bills this time. We got paid 14 G bills. I never
Now it's on
got the
fire.
extra stuff doled out, but we got paid 14 G bills base. I had to spend 12 on repairs.
Talk about
The hatchet
Well, guys,
man with the
we've-
Singling me
clean
out.
kill.
Yep. Very clean shot right
he-
to the head.
He triggered his what's it called? Full head ejection or whatever.
No, just remove the head from the body.
Yep.
Head blown off.
Ooh,
That
this is
means
funny.
they even keep the head. It's only a critical for the pilot. Oh yeah, holy shit! All the components are still in the head.
Yeah,
So
it's,
that's 100% crap for salvage.
that's true.
Yeah.
Wilferda, just waiting on you to hit done.
My bad.
Alright.
Still reading of our glorious conquest against the crab knights.
I figured. Yeah, it's no problem if you are still reading.
No physical for me this time.
I'm going to get punched. I'm very sad about it.
At least
The
it's not a
chance is
TSM punch.
it crits your Inferno bin.
Oh boy. Well, I think he shot at me and didn't do anything.
He did shoot. I did shoot both weapons, or both large lasers at you.
You missed both, it would seem. I'm completely untouched.
Yep, I figured I'd do if the hit modifiers were better with it, because
guys,
5.
Hit skip if you're not making a melee attack, please. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, that left leg is not doing well.
Oh. Nitro,
It's still on.
It's still
That's
there
true.
technically. It's not. There's not much left. Oh dear. One of the crabs fell. I guess it was the other side. Yeah, that crab over there.
Mm-hmm.
He fell down.
Fall down. Now make him go boom.
Oh no, crab fall down.
Alright, just waiting on Skyhammer to hit done.
And
Did
that one dude.
Did that dead crab melt into slag? What the hell?
Yeah, the laser's starting to fire.
At what point does this become seal clubbing?
As you mentioned that, you hear on the open
If I see a
channel because
seal,
of
I'll
it,
let
you
you
seem
know.
My fellow claws and
Hey, bear.
legs, come hide beneath the shell of the crab. Initiate cardoid escape reaction.
If you guys want to skip to me first still, since I've still got like 2 jumps to actually at least get onto solid ground.
I think you can do it in one.
Yeah, you can get this all around his turn.
Yeah, but it's not really. Well.
Jump straight ahead and turn 1 to the left, and you'll be able to start running towards.
6, 7.
I mean, you could jump to the hill to the left, and then like.
That's
you
what
might
I
be able
was
to see the
thinking, because then
crab?
that gives. That's what I was thinking. If I jump there, I can see it, possibly see some crabs, and maybe take a pot shot with the large legs.
Maybe the fallen one.
Plus, I would still end up in roughly the same place with the second jump to where I would be able to move after the first turn.
Right.
Yeah, it's you.
The next turn.
Nitro, hit them, please.
That's what I'm saying. Just next player to me. I'm an easy burn. I can say I'm initiative sync today.
Nitro.
Hey, as long as I come off with enough G bills to purchase a snub nose PPC, I'm good. I might do some work on because I like the idea of replacing the large laser with that.
Nitro, what are you doing?
Nitro, please.
You know,
there he comes. You just gotta beg for it.
I
want
mean,
to
he
apologize.
is Nitro Burst. He acts very fast in occasional moments.
I do have to apologize to you guys. I'm tending to my little one and giving her dinner at the same time.
Oh,
No problem. Yeah, I understand.
No worries. I get it.
Damn, you had to strap the baby in the cockpit with you.
Pretty much.
In the jump seat.
That's
Who won initiative? Did we win initiative?
We
Yeah,
did.
Accidentally gauzes somebody in the back. Sorry. My baby's being a little fussy pants.
On the right flank.
Tends to throw up when I hit the jump jet, so watch out.
Everyone,
Gentlemen.
skip
On
to
the right flank.
Skip to Wolverine again, since I'm at most jumping for possible pot shots.
Yep.
Roger. On the right hand flank, I can take care of this prone crab if
Well,
the
let's
rest of
see
you
if
want
it
to gang
stands
up.
up and tries to run away first, because it is a 3-4 pilot, so.
No, that's fine, but I can catch up to it and easily knock off the left leg specifically.
Fair.
True.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Alrighty. Find my jump button.
You could probably have him go last. It should be fine.
Greg,
Might
if you
have
jump-
actual shots this turn.
Spark, what'd you say?
If you jump out of the way, I can go into your position and try to block the other 2 crabs off.
I might try to go for the one in the south, actually, if I jump. Is that okay? Yeah, you can have this spot.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
All right. Should I move now? I was thinking about moving up to 6.
No, wait. Skip.
23.
Let me move first in with Drake.
Well, let me move first, and then Cyclops, and then you.
All right.
Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll go. Oh, dang it! I almost did it again.
Don't jump in a swamp.
Into the swamp.
No. Wait.
Remember that crab still has to go. So hang on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All 4 of these.
I don't know
crabs.
what I'm gonna do.
They're all 5 crabs over here. Still have to go.
You could jump behind them in like 1921 and cover that
19,
arc.
20. Oh, 21. Yes. I'll jump to 21 maybe. Not to 20 so much.
No.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, that sounds like fun. Whatever. Good enough. I don't want to waste too much of everyone's time. I thought I was gonna go south, but anyway, it's fine.
You can go explore the cave for us and see what you can see.
Yeah, I mean, I'm getting some weird returns in there, so.
Go in and see if they just happen to have a full lance of king crabs.
Oh,
Oh
no.
my! That's
Well,
thanks.
your employer
Goes
did
into the
say,
cave and all you
you know,
can
he
see
only
is
cares
disco
about the
lights
regular crab.
strobing from the entrance.
Yeah, come on, 4 king crabs. Some of us could get some real good salvage today.
I
Just
mean,
survivors.
not if I die, yeah.
I know the one in 1705 because I got a visual on it was a regular crab.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw that one too.
Yeah, same.
This cult leader is gonna be in a king crab.
Oh my god, yes.
Unless it's a special super heavy king crab.
Oh, for
No,
the love of
it's
God.
actually a coconut crab.
He's
I'm
in
gonna
a
poke it.
marauder because that's the secret crab.
Yep.
I was so
We'll
sad
start
that the
a fight
hermit
on
crab doesn't
this.
exist yet.
Yeah, the small ill clan era crab.
Hold
Also,
on,
the
I'm,
fact that there's no 75, like that there's no heavy crab that is actually a crab.
Yeah,
I agree.
No.
The marauder's really a crab, but anyway.
Just the honorary crab of the marauder.
Yep. There are a couple honorary crabs, and the clans have a couple
Maybe it's
very
maybe it's
crab-like
just been
ones.
2 royal crabs that have been like welded together.
Oh god.
A Frankie
The
crab.
abomination.
Hold on, I'm
Yeah,
trying to.
Frankie crab.
How would that even work? It'd have 4 legs, it'd have 4 arms.
Yeah, it'd be a
Yeah,
quad
I
back.
designed one once. It was a 65 tonner called the Fiddler Crab. It had a heavy PPC in the right arm and 2 medium lasers in the left.
Here, I'm gonna post
That's
this in
pretty
the freelancers chat. My friend made it a while ago. It is called the waffle crab.
Oh no.
It is a crab. It is a super heavy crab with a waffle house.
Where is it?
It's got a whole
Oh.
Waffle House on the back. Oh boy.
He's got 20 tons of container space, so
Nice.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
a
we're fitting
200
a whole
ton.
waffle house in it.
That's
I
amazing.
was very tempted to open up MechLab and look at adding the claw melee weapons to some of the crabs.
That would have been funny.
That'd have been great.
But then I
Yes.
remembered, flavor-wise, these are just crabs that have been refit and stolen that you're recovering. And I don't think even the Taurians would have a factory line that actively adds combat claws to the crabs.
No. Obviously, this guy just added actual industrial crushers instead of energy weapons for his.
I would be down to give crabs the battle fist quirk. Just because,
sure.
like,
It has those clamp.
it has
I
big
agree.
clamps. Like, come on, those are obviously battle
is not-
fists.
Like, it's designed
Look.
to protect the lasers in sensitive.
Yeah,
operations.
okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
so then
Like
it's
punching someone with them.
All right, Comstar. Whatever.
I just
No,
sorry,
I'm
I hear the
agreeing.
clamps and gotta give him the clamps from Futurana.
Yes. Yes.
Maybe not battle fist, but there is a barrel fist one. Is barrel fist? No, no,
Yes,
That's a
no. It's
thing.
very bludgeony. The name is very bludgeony.
All right. Do you want to go now, Mini?
I know
Or
exactly
you
what you're
want-
talking about. Yeah, I can go now.
Okay.
I'm gonna go jump on that crab in the south and kick its leg off.
Fair enough.
Do it. I know.
It's a leg day, boys.
We ain't missing leg day today.
No, we're not.
And there we have it.
Crab proceeds to kick your leg and crit it off.
That was
The crab goes legless in the forest and it falls. Can it shoot, make a sound, do anything to us if we move away?
It can overload its reactor and become a nuclear bomb.
I mean, yeah.
I did
Is
not.
that- that's not a thing.
I did not include engine explosions for very good reason.
Oh, okay.
Ah, no staff pulls.
No stack
Don't know
pulls
why
allowed.
not.
Oh, those are dumb.
No
Probably-
self-destruct stack pulls. Can't pull a
Those-
Kai Allard Liao.
Those probably did more damage to Smoke Jaguar than any of my other mechs when I was doing that MRC event. Like, he almost stack pulled an entire lance of Hatamoto cheese, but every time he did, he'd kill at least 1 point of elementals that were near it.
Which one's Skyhammer?
It was a petty revenge, but it was
It's
revenge.
Kleebar's turn.
Oh, Purple
Yeah, I just
Highlands
remember-
last year. I
Start
don't
asking me if
I'm
I
gonna
want to go.
wait for this messed up crab to go.
Yeah, that's fair.
or If
I can move. That's not a big deal.
If it helps, there is no universe in which that messed up crab gets closer to you or ends its turn in such a way that you can get to melee with it.
I don't expect to. I just want to see if it's gonna try and backstab the Cyclops again.
Actually, it might be worth it to pass it to the Banshee. The Banshee can just walk up to that crab that hasn't moved yet, because it doesn't have very many options for where it can go.
He can't.
Oh, we can't go yet?
No, I mean he's a banshee. He can't walk that far.
Yeah.
No, but he can walk up to me and leave the 1124 free to lure the crab in to my back, and then
Yeah, that's basically
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
want to see if it's gonna happen or not.
Yeah,
We're
I'll,
on drugs, not
Don't
stupid.
land in Hex 1025. That's all I can say.
If you're moving the Banshee, yeah, move into 1024 and turn him to the face north, and it means that the crab wants to get behind the Banshee. He's got to go into the swamp.
True. Very true.
Yeah, no, exactly. But I'm gonna see if it's gonna go mess with the Cyclops.
I'll do. That's all right. Hold on. Let's see. I don't really like that position either. I can keep 3 woods between my back and that thing. Yeah, that'll be fine. That'll do for now.
There you go. Yeah.
He's hiding.
Yep.
Very, very sneaky.
well, it's called the Timber Wolf, right?
That's true.
It's it's the timber pup.
If we want the assaults to spearhead the cave, it's going to take a while.
That's true.
Yeah.
Might actually get up to get to do something.
Yeah. Also, in this position, since we're doing pretty well on the right, I can shift left and assist with the 5 other crabs. Just
Yeah,
depending on how
we have a few problems over on this side. We have
So
5
tempted
crabs.
to grab a stick in the woods.
Oh, bro.
the club.
It's clubbing time.
It's clobbering time.
That's what I expected to happen.
Great. I didn't think you
Oh,
could
that's-
get there,
that's
but
mighty.
okay, neat.
That's mighty nice
Yeah,
of the crab to park on my left side, so I can use my Gauss rifle with the right hand.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that crab's gonna have a bad time.
I had very limited number of woods I could get to.
Little did he know, he had just beeped up. I don't know if we're still in the don't curse portion.
Beep beep, here come the gorilla fists.
No, we can. You guys can swear. It's not a big deal.
Banana!
Still getting up. Oh, he did. Okay.
The forbidden fruit.
That's one of the
banana.
skilled crabs. Semi-skilled.
Skilled but very injured crabs.
Nitro, it's your turn.
Cool, I don't have to torso twist.
Oh, that one's on 8. That one's on
It is
9.
13 for the one crab in rage. I'm just gonna shoot anyway out of frustration. Maybe I'll start a fire by accident.
Oh, good. I don't have to risk
Alright.
heating myself up anymore. The LRMs are on 13s.
Oof, 9's to hit, huh? So
I'll
to
be
hit
right back.
you. You're a 7. I could shoot this thing with a 7 on a PP on an AC-20.
Hell yeah.
It's already
That's
so
what-
messed up, though.
True. Is it worth just waiting and meleeing it?
Well, I think Cyclops is gonna just...
No, I shoot the further away crab. You can shoot the one next to me. I kept it so that I only shoot with my small stuff at it.
Okay.
I think I'm about to give this this crab up here a sunburn. Here's hoping, boys.
The Flash Man is like, it's so funny. If any pilot has photosensitivity, they just have a seizure every time you fire all your weapons.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, the buddy who got me into BattleTech and Mech-Warrior Online, he would always call the Black Knight the Rave Machine.
Yeah, Black Knight also has a lot of energy points. I prefer Battlemaster if we're doing a big energy boat.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think one of my favorites was always the Beef's Party Back.
Oh
The
yeah.
Pure small pulse laser hunchback.
Oh jeez, that's funny.
I usually call the hunchback with all the lasers the disco back.
Yeah.
I know I have a friend who loves that in Mech 5 because it just becomes the elite location.
What the?
Ooh, big 11 on ghost targets.
Yep. This turn I had a +10 to hit Sunny D in the woods there.
I got a 12 on ghost target, so that's probably.
Oh, one of the crabs took a hit to the head from a small laser.
Okay. We
Oh,
got
yeah, I hit this
Drama.
poor guy in the right leg with an AC-20.
just
Had
a
a
pulse
bad time
laser.
today.
I just think I'm
Oh no,
looking
his right
at
leg's
the,
gone.
And then he hit it with the medium laser, so that one's down.
Limb blown off. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
My crab's
Right
gonna need a
on
little
to
more
that
time in the
crab.
oven, boys.
Actually, if the limb itself is just straight blown off, that's actually not that bad. They can recover the whole arm.
Yeah.
True. The leg destroyed less so when the AC-20 hits the leg.
Fair.
No, it wasn't the AC-20 that took out that leg. It was the medium laser that followed it.
I know.
The limb has
Like when they-
one structure left, and it just snapped right off. It's not surprising when it only had one structure left, but
Freaking bullets that come out of the AC-20 are so huge. Doesn't it just like sort of briefly replace the leg?
I'm gonna kick it.
No.
Actually, from a lore standpoint, that's not how AC-20s work.
Look,
Big gun, go bang.
Leave the crab
If you haven't
alone.
lined up yet, go for the kick because if you hit, you will blow its leg off.
it's
But it won't be
prone.
destroyed.
It's never
I don't
getting
think I
up
can-
again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Leave it there.
I'm sorry to ruin your fun, but it's for the pay.
Money.
It's for the paycheck.
For the
Yeah.
greater good.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
That crab's never standing up again
Ooh,
either.
Yes. Upper leg and foot crit.
crap.
Very good. Crunch.
Beautiful.
Crunch goes the leg.
Hatchet Man crunching
Crunch
another
goes the
tasty
crab
crab.
leg.
Oh, yep, his leg is gone. And
So your forest is on fire.
oh, I got kicked in the leg too, though. That makes me sad. My leg is hurt.
You guys kicked
you're
each other in the leg.
Yep. We're just both like kicking each other's shins.
Yeah, we
but
both kicked the legs, but mine shattered.
yours like snaps in half, and mine is just like clong. Like I've got a lot more armor than you do, little crab, and I'm bigger than you.
Sir Isaac Newton is the deadliest motherfucker in space.
I'm bigger than you. I'm higher on the food chain.
Get out of.
Nitro just went in. He's hit done.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Oh no.
Yeah, the initiative is mine.
Snake Eyes, come on.
Bruh.
What the heck, dude?
Dang.
Just rotate to me first. I'm not doing anything this turn.
That's what I was gonna say. Should we just continue?
Hey,
to
you're
do that?
catching up.
Well, they're also running away. So, like, is he really catching up though?
Yeah.
They're not really running away. They're being forced
Almost in
back.
large laser range. I think.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah.
For some of them, running is not the correct term. Limping might be more accurate.
They are attempting to take advantage of movement while they still have legs attached.
How do you
True.
calculate salvage value?
Leaving their wounded behind to entice us.
How do you calculate salvage value?
So for this, I am going to just tally up how much their total would be if you were getting full salvage, and then see how much you're actually getting for it. So the value is based on the same formula that you use as if this was a full salvage mission.
Oh, so we're still getting money.
Well, no, so you're not getting paid that amount, but for your employer to determine if something is lightly or heavily damaged.
Mhm.
So say that one of these crabs is worth, let's say, 32 G bill or 30 G bills in total. If the crab, if after you finish blowing it up, what you hand back to your employer is worth 20 G bills or more, that counts as lightly damaged. If it's worth less than that, that counts as heavily damaged, and you get a reduced payout.
Oh, I understand.
Gotcha.
Well, this is big money mage we're talking about. We're getting paid.
Hey, rotate to me and the Wolverine since I'm like, once again.
Oh,
Nope.
okay.
Spart's just marching through the woods.
I respect
Off he
it.
goes.
Where is
I
the
mean, he's
nearest
gotta
pump
get to
for
the-
you to walk into?
He's got to get to that cave entrance, you know.
Yeah, I need to get my Cyclops somewhere where there's not always forest and swamp
Oh my
in the
god,
way.
I'm getting so many returns from the cave now. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Mhm.
5, 6.
Oh no. That's a
6.
lot of mechs up there.
I don't think they're all real though.
I think they are.
I think they're all real.
Hold on. Where's isometric again?
3, 4.
Isometric. Oh, yeah, none of them
they're
are
all
on the
real.
mountains this time.
I say hotkey is T. For
Crap.
isometric.
Oh, is it really? Oh, that's so good. Thank you
Oh,
so
that is-
much,
I
dude.
didn't know that was a hotkey.
126, hit next player so we can rotate to me. Yep.
I looked
Yep.
at the view and saw there was a hotkey next to it, and I was like, "Oh, sweet."
Oh, that's so much better, dude. Thank you so much for telling me that.
Yeah.
Oh, there, though.
Yep. T.
Well, I'm not getting sight on that anyway, so let's jump there.
Yes, the Wolverine can start running now.
Yeah.
We wish
He
that-
made it to land.
I couldn't remember if there was a turn timer on this, so it's like I panicked, dumped myself, and like, oh yeah, you could have spawned there. Pain.
Your mech wasn't quite secured to the dropship. You just fell out.
Look,
I'm glad
the
you were in
only-
it already. Like,
The only upside is, at least as of the moment, my repair bills will be non-existent.
true.
On
Which
the downside,
I-
your employer was paying for those to begin with.
Oh yeah. Oh,
I
forgot
got
about that.
prototype TSM, so I actually
okay.
had to still pay out of pocket for.
True.
Yeah.
He covered your employer, assuming that you do a decent job. Your employer is covering these repair costs.
Loaded to 12 pay. I was so happy with the full. I was told the full overhaul caps because I was looking at having to spend every bill just to repair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a bad time. That's why many didn't do that.
What we did for that for the last mission. Well, yeah, actually you were on it as well. But like what we did for for some of the bigger missions is going, hey, okay, everyone, we're paying the repair bills first, and then splitting the rest after we pay for everyone's repairs. Because the nature of the game, especially with enough players and the enemies to accommodate that many players, is that one or two people tend to have one bad turn of positioning and get focus fired by a lance of heavies.
Yeah, you get
Unfortunately,
stuck
that
in the
was
snow.
The base events were just that kind of turned into an impossibility because of just how low construction factor those were, and
Whoa, who wants to go right now? Anyone in particular?
Not really, but I can if someone wants to.
I can chase after the one crab that did leave. I don't know if that's the best move.
Did he already move?
Yes, get him.
Alright.
Get him while he's on his own because
Yeah, he's about to join his buddies.
he's about to join a lot of mechs. So
Yeah, that cave is gonna be a problem.
Yeah, 6. We are gonna lose some paint today. Yeah.
Oh, nice, right in his back.
Oh, that's perfect.
I counted those hexes.
It's
Might jump up there to help you out, depending on where Raptor goes. Because that crab right there isn't getting up either, right?
We can leave him behind, hopefully.
Yeah, I think he's crippled at least. But
His entire left side is gone.
yeah, he has no left leg.
yeah, he's stuck.
All right, cool. That's 2 crabs down.
Three crabs down.
The crab
he
that I took
headshotted
out
one?
is not necessarily completely disabled, but
No, but the one that got a headshot.
Yes.
oh, true, yeah.
Yes.
That's
We
two.
have 2
Well,
without legs and 1 without a head.
hey, okay. This crab over here stood up, but I don't think that he's gonna be able to get away. Hey,
He's behind him.
hey, GM. If the crab leaves the map, does that count as them running away, or
Yes,
what's the
if
deal?
they flee off the map, they are scattering out into the swamp to go forth and be...
Go forth and multiply.
What does that mean? Mechs, though? What?
The crabs cannot retreat off the north end of the map because this is a cave.
Yeah, cave.
there
Okay,
is-
makes
Oh,
sense.
that's good. Thank you very much.
Oh, good. It doesn't have an exit on the other side.
That is correct.
They're
They
fanatics.
can
at least
escape
they're
off of the
also
sides
right-sized
where
exit.
you entered from.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
but the cave is a cave. If they're in there, it's a lot. Well, I say a last stand. They might try and sprint past you to the exit if things get bad. But
Okay, at least we have 3 assaults, so 2 assaults can block 2 axes, and the third mech can block the third.
exactly, you can bottle them up in there. which I
Do we have
presume is
3
just a
assaults?
crawl bake.
These aren't strategic geniuses. They're fanatic cultists.
Nitro, it is your turn, by the way.
I'm gonna pass it on to the next one. Sound good?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, sure.
Also gonna pass it on.
Where did that other one go?
What other one?
I didn't notice where he went. Wait a minute.
8. No, there's 8 down here in total. They're fully visible.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That's what we're down here to begin with.
6, 7, 8. Oh. I must have miscounted something at some point. Never mind.
Yeah, because we got 1 dead, and then the rest.
Yeah.
The rest.
An accurate summation.
Right, yeah.
Kleber, are you moving anywhere?
Oh, yeah, sorry, I was looking at all the crabs.
Don't worry, they'll still be there when you next time.
Yeah. Do you need help down there, Manny?
I'm good.
Maybe you'll walk
Alright.
up behind him and blast him in the back.
I'm
Do you wanna
going
put yourself against the
to.
cliff, Banshee?
I'm
You
gonna.
step behind him and kick him again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
That's kind of really all you need.
Alright, in that
Just might
case,
eat a large laser.
Well, he doesn't have or he has lower arm actuators, so he can't swing his both arms behind him.
Still
So yeah, probably
torso
just one.
twist.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
right
yeah.
now
So
you
probably
might
just
eat
one.
a large laser.
That's not the end of the world. Yeah,
this crab hasn't gone, and that spooks me. Can I pass?
yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, someone else can.
Because I don't want to leave this area and then...
Right.
Yeah, I don't know what to do.
Crab number 12 isn't going anywhere. You just have to take out. What's the other one that's slightly damaged?
Manny.
Crab number 2.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
But
think
if
we're
I
missing a
move
crab.
now, I would be leaving you open to him
I don't think
scooting
so.
down there.
I think I counted 15
Crab
before.
number 2. I can. Well, no, actually, I can't.
Pass
might
it. You
have
can pass it to
started.
me. I can go.
Might not yet have a 15th on
Yeah,
skill.
why don't you go first? Thank you.
Yeah. Are you also counting the one that's a crater currently on the map?
Yeah.
Okay. I need
Yeah,
to
I'm
be sure.
kind
No
of
money there.
also, but the last one just could not be on sensors yet.
Yeah,
I'm
that's fair.
thinking. Well, I'm pretty sure there was more outside than there were inside. Well, I mean, like there was like 9, I believe.
Yeah, there was
Really?
9 outside,
Yeah.
and there's like something like
6
6
inside.
inside.
And
This
one of them
could
stepped
be
out
bad.
just now.
Just now, yeah, just now this turn.
So I think one's in one of the woods we're not being able to see.
Yeah, you might need a bit more than a single laser to the face.
Maybe. Oh, because yeah, where you landed.
Well, shift in there to guarantee the right leg going out.
Yeah.
Oh no, did we just release the next Crab Lord or whatever? That one guy, that one cultist is gonna get away.
No,
We're
I
gonna
think-
kill this one, but
I think he went into the woods like 13, 18, 13, 17, or 14, 17, something like that.
The Oscut's
I
about to
think,
get lit
but-
up here.
13.
Maybe.
Oh, because the crab that came out of the cave.
Yep.
Manny, but that's what armor was invented for.
That's what narrow low profile was.
I was gonna say that's what narrow low profile's for.
Yeah, that's true, I guess. I mean, even with that, he's not super safe.
No.
Do you have ECM? Oh, you do have ECM up, okay. As long as you roll decent ghost targets, you should be okay. It's the gunnery on that crab. That's a 4-5. Crab number 8.
Probably a decent spot for me. Max TMM and probably okay-ish shots.
Or crab.
Yep, more crab.
Yum yum.
Be prepared. Be prepared to fall back and lure him out of the cave.
Does it?
Uh,
I have a crab over here that hasn't moved yet. But at this point, I doubt it's gonna move unless I move.
Yeah.
Oh, the one next to the Banshee?
No, on the right flank, the crab.
Oh, right.
Between
Oh,
shovel and
Oh,
crab.
yeah. I see it. And 30, yeah,
Yeah,
30.1.
Well, I think they're all trying to back up to the cave a little bit. So he's probably gonna go backward if he's going anywhere.
He might come to try and get me, because I kind of gave him a potential. Well, there's smoke and fire behind me.
Yeah.
I think you can only reach 28 at 18.
Yeah, maybe.
I see what you mean. So I'm gonna do this.
6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
If he wants
good.
to fight you, he'll have to come into the woods.
He could go into the smoke. potentially, but
Man,
that's
your
it.
hatchet man is taking a beating already.
Legs
yeah, that
mostly.
kind of
got-
happens to
He got
Hatchetman,
kicked a little.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
Small, medium mech. Makes
is-
sense.
Thus is the life.
I took a large
crap.
laser in
Oh,
each
you're-
leg.
He did come after
got-
me, okay. That's kind of what I
Cleaver,
expected
do you
him
want to
do.
go before me or nah?
You don't have a ton of armor on
You wanna
that
go
hatchet,
last?
man.
You want to go last? That guy.
You're
Yeah.
correct. It has considerably more than what it used to, though.
I'm gonna go
That's-
fishing for that
doesn't
other
say me much.
guy.
Hatchetmen's are...
Paper.
I think there's a guy.
The-
over
shit.
here.
The amount of armor that I has in each panel, actually, for a 45 tonner right now is
Nope,
not
there's
too
nobody up
shabby.
there. Damn it. I went fishing and failed. Oh well.
Yeah, there was no goddamn way that crab was gonna go before we could. Because there's just too many crabs.
Yeah, there's too many of them. Yeah.
All right.
I mean, you lost initiative. That crab is going to be the one who acts last.
Yeah.
I mean, might as well
Nice.
just step up behind him to make him move.
Yeah.
Nice to have the confirmation of God.
It's just gonna be kind of like annoying to be a banshee in woods.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a
least
jump.
the
He's a
Banshee has
jump
jump
banshee.
jets.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Well, it won't be too bad, but I mainly just wanted to keep it from being able to wolfpack our crusader down there.
Yep.
Oh, I don't think he was coming for me.
I think it was
Well,
going north.
If I just went straight, he would have had the opportunity.
Maybe, yeah.
I
That would
see
have been.
3 up at the entrance now, like line of sight.
One,
Real.
2, 3,
Yep.
4,
Pretty sure.
Thought they were,
5,
but I think
6,
they're real.
7, 8. Yeah, I wouldn't have been
I could have
different.
sworn
though.
there was one more. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh,
5,
oh my. That is such a risky move for it to do.
6, 7,
Blow with the pot.
13, yeah. I think I'm crazy. I think I just miscounted something before.
That's fair.
You're still on a recount.
Honestly, yeah. I'm like, I'm kind of psyching myself out a little bit. Honestly,
I can see that. Yeah, it's okay.
Like I don't want
I
anyone
know,
to get
crabs.
away.
No, it's not me.
Can I throw it over right there? Nice.
There we
That's
go.
All fucking
Can I
nice.
hit anything?
That's an 11 to hit. That's a 9.
Ah,
to hit.
no,
That's
I
better.
cannot hit anything.
If I
Wonderful.
twist, it's an 8.
Oh well. A light turn. That's fine.
That's, yeah, I guess if I run that one, that's an 8. I do look like I can be completely heat neutral if I don't fire my LRMs while doing full jumps.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's not bad. That's what I get for upgrading to double heat sink kit.
Yeah, turns out double heat sinks are good. Who'd have thunk it?
Borderline necessary upgrade.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like
For sure.
it's the first thing that you should buy if you don't have them already.
Yeah. Well, when I drop my PPCs for ER large lasers, I'm gonna have so much extra space for heat sinks.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And actually, there's not enough room in my mech for the amount of heat sinks I could put in it. So I'm just gonna.
That is welcome to my Marauder 2's problem right now. I do not have enough space for the heat sinks I need to use it. I have got the tonnage. I don't have the crit slots.
I'm just waiting for that clan
Just
tech.
get prototype double heat sinks. What could go wrong?
God, yeah.
That just
clan
means
tech.
you have to, you know, find a way to increase the engine size so more of them fit in there.
I do. I have. Trust me. I have done a lot of math over if I can afford to increase the engine size.
It's not usually worth it.
Not going to a 400 class engine.
Yep. Even with an XL.
If I was an 80-ton mech, it would be worth it.
Oh, sure.
The good old
Looking for that
question of how
charger?
many hamsters do you want on the wheel in there?
If I get a charger, it is going to go as fast as possible and just charge people.
I cannot wait